Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
Taking pride in the process is what they do at Ag-Reliant Genetics in Marcus. Through the process of producing high-quality soybean seeds, Ag-Reliant helps feed and fuel the world. And you can be a part of the team. Ag-Reliant Genetics is hiring seasonal help right now. Visit their office in Marcus to apply or call 376-4133. Must be 18 or older to apply. Helping farmers grow. Ag-Reliant Genetics, Marcus.
And welcome to this Fuller Digital Solutions broadcast of MMCRU boys basketball this evening, also on KCHE Radio 92.1. Tim Holmes here alongside producer Adam Morris, and we are in Newell tonight for the first round of the Iowa High School Boys Basketball District Tournament between the 7th-seeded MMCRU Royals and the number 2 seed, the Newell-Fonda Mustangs. MMCRU comes into this one coming off a loss last Friday night against Kingsley Pearson. At home, falling to the Panthers in that one, 66-47. Royals led in scoring on the season by sophomore Camden Steffen and his 13.5 points per game. Senior Cade Pepper chips in just under 13 points per night as well. The Mustangs Newell-Fonda come in at 15-5 on the season, 9-2 in the Twin Lakes Conference. The Mustangs led in scoring by sophomore Carter Sievers, averaging 17 points per night. Junior Trey Jungers chips in 13 points for the Mustangs. Newell-Fonda comes into this one on a winning 4 of their last 5, falling against the OABCIG last Thursday night on the road, but bouncing back to win at Ridgeview last Friday night, 70-66 in a good ball game between those two. We'll be back here with the keys to victory for the Royals and the starting lineups in this one. First tip just minutes away. Mustangs, Royals. Coming up next on Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE 92.1.
We hope that your school spirit is contagious when cheering on the Royals. At American Bank, we are dedicated to helping you score big while we strive to make a big impact on our community. With our $3 for 3-pointers program, the varsity girls and boys are able to increase the contribution that is made to the Royals Booster Club. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy basketball season and that all your swishes come true. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
And welcome back to Newell, first round of the boys district basketball tournament. Starting tonight outside of the pigtail games that were at the end of last week. This is the official first round, and we're live in Newell between the number 2 seed Newell-Fonda Mustangs and the 7 seed MMCRU Royals. Getting things started right away. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the Buena Vista Regional Medical Center starting lineups first for the visitor Royals. Starting at 1 forward, number 1 Camden Steffen, Cade Pepper, and Derek Goth start in the guard positions. Astidius and Mitchell Schnepp start on the block for the Royals. Underway here in Newell, the Mustangs win the tip in their home white uniforms, blue letters, blue numbers, with the blue trim down the side. The Royals in their home blacks with the road blacks, with the blue letters, blue numbers. Here's a turnover on the Royals' first offensive possession, and a layup going the other way for the Mustangs. It was Trey Jungers in the lay-in, and now Newell-Fonda wants to press full court, running a bit of a 1-2-1-1. And now Pepper, contact in the backcourt, loses the ball out of bounds. Possession belongs to the Mustangs. Newell-Fonda starting lineups tonight: Tanner Gerke, Jaron Vanderhoff, Carter Sievers, Trey Jungers, and Garrett Meyer in the starting lineup for the Mustangs. Here's a beautiful spin move by Carter Sievers. The sophomore gets it to go. And Newell-Fonda, a quick 4-0 lead. And Steffen going to get called for a travel on the sideline as Goth handed it off to him. Takes an extra step before putting it on the deck. Mustangs 15-5 on the season, 9-2 in the Twin Lakes Conference. Head coach Chad Bushholtz and assisted by Justin Lyman and Ross Barclay. Here's a drive and swatted away. Jaron Vanderhoff took it baseline, and Steffen swats it away. Now he's going to leave it on the baseline for Goth. No good from 15 feet. Mitchell Schnepp an offensive rebound, and he's fouled on the putback attempt. Then Schnepp will go to the line, try to put the Royals in the score column. The freshman entered the starting lineup halfway through the season, standing in at 6'4" tall. First is in and out for Mitchell. Freshman averaging 46% from the free throw line on the season, and he gets there frequently. The second is right through, and the Royals are on the board. Mustangs lead 4-1, a minute and 15 seconds into this one. Newell-Fonda averaging 71 points per game. The Royals will need a D up here in that 3-2 defense. The Mustangs get it inside, and that rattles home. It's Jungers' second bucket. The junior with 4. And now Pepper brings it up the sideline. He leaves it for Schnepp. Cross court to Astidius. His left wing 3 right through. And Preston Astidius knocks down the triple. 6-4 Mustangs. Royals want to sit in that 3-2 defense. And now the drive by Jungers, a lead to the corner, 3 long. And the rebound controlled by Steffen, and he's off to the races the other way. And he'll be fouled from behind as Sievers tried stripping him. MMCRU coached by Cam Kuchel, assisted by Brad Hodgen and Rocky Bork. Royals come in at 4-16 on the season, 2-8 in the War Eagle Conference. Earned the 7th seed out of this 9-team bracket. Avoided the pigtail game. Here's Goth, a floater off the glass and good. And that ties it up at 6 here in the first 2 minutes. The Royals, key to victory, needed to get off to a good start. After falling behind 6-1, have done just that. Here's Jungers, an open look for 3. That's in and out. And the rebound comes out to Pepper. Royals need to slow it down. Keep this one in the 50s. If at all possible, control the tempo. Now Schnepp gets a pass, and he's going to float it up. And no good. And the rebound ripped away there by Gerke. And the Mustangs racing the other way. There's a leave for Gerke. Vanderhoff, lays it in with the right hand. And now the Royals going to throw it away on the inbounds attempt. Three from the right wing up, and it rattles in, and that's Gerke. And Gerke's first bucket of the ball game, and a quick 5-0 run for Newell-Fonda. And Coach Cam Kuchel of MMCRU is going to use a 30-second timeout. Mustangs lead 11-6. Just a couple minutes into this one on the official first round of the district basketball tournament. Live in Newell tonight. The Mustangs, the 2 seed in this district, behind Remsen St. Mary's, who earned the number 1 seed with a 19-3 record. 3 seed in this district is Hartley Melvin Sanborn at 12-9, playing Trinity Christian tonight. Winner of this one will take on the winner of HMS and Trinity on Thursday night at 7 o'clock, scheduled right here in Newell. Fastidious inbounds to Camden Steffen. The Mustangs looking to play a full court man-to-man. Steffen has it stripped away now, and it's Ryan Greenfield. He's going to go all the way in, and he cannot finish with the right hand. And Cade Pepper's going to track down the rebound. Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. Pressure defense full court. Certainly rushing the Royals. Now Goth has it stripped away by Greenfield. Greenfield, just a sophomore, has quick hands defensively. Greenfield knocks it out of bounds. Royals inbound on the sideline. Kyler Bork into the ball game for the first time. Camden Steffen goes out for a breather. There's a Stidius with it. Leaves it for Bork. He's going to shoot a corner 3 right through. And the freshman, Kyler Bork, knocks down a triple off the bench, and it's 11-9, halfway through the first quarter. Newell-Fonda in front. Here's a flash in the paint, no good on the first attempt. Second is good for Gerke. He's able to rebound his own miss. Now Stidius throws it into Goth. It goes through his hands and out of bounds. And the plateau of bench players comes in for the Mustangs. Greenfield still out on the floor. Carter Sievers on there as well as Caden Meyer. Vanderhoff still on the floor. Mustangs swinging around. Here's a baseline drive up and good for Carter Sievers, the sophomore. Finished around Schnepp, and now on the inbounds. Body contact on Newell-Fonda. Foul will go on Mason Dix. It's his first foul. The Mustangs' third team foul here in the first quarter. The Royals break the press, and then it's knocked away just as they cross half court by Greenfield. Deflected out of bounds. Royals will maintain possession. 3:33 to go, first quarter. Mustangs a 15-9 lead over MMCRU. And now Pepper loses it. Here's a run out for Vanderhoff, and he'll go all the way in and finish with the right hand. And 1-2-1-1 pressure, speeding MMCRU up, but Royals, one thing they can't afford to do is turn it over in the half court. Bork going to fire another quick 3, no good on that shot attempt. And bodies hit the floor. Bork comes out with it and saves it to Pepper. Now that goes off of Fastidius' foot right to Greenfield, and he's going to lay it in the other way. And the Mustangs, a 19-9 lead in a hurry. Now a bounce pass across the paint. And Royals break the press again. Bork's 3, that's short. Bork has fired up a couple of quick ones. Got the first to go, but not after that. Now Fastidius is going to pick it up, and that layup is good as it was thrown into the backcourt. And Sievers wasn't sure he wanted to grab it for the violation. Fastidius hustles down, picks it up, and lays it in. And cross-court pass. Here's Greenfield a 3. That's off the mark. There's a rebound inside. Put back good for Caden Meyer. Another sophomore on the floor for the Mustangs. A pretty young team, just one senior. Now Steffen crosses it over, drives the lane. We're going to have body contact on Greenfield. He'll be called for the push. Mustangs a 21-11 lead. 2:07 to go first quarter. If there's one positive for MMCRU out of this, Newell-Fonda, 4 team fouls. The Mustangs play a slew of players off the bench to speed up the tempo. Here's 4 new players off the bench. And now Bork catches the inbounds pass, and he's going to get called for the walk. Another turnover on MMCRU in the half court. The Royals average 14 a night. Something they got to improve on. They struggled to do so throughout the year. That 3-2 zone, Mustangs pretty good ball movement. Sievers goes back to the right wing, now gets it up top. His drive through the paint, no good. Keegan Stevens on the floor, he comes down at the rebound. In an over and back violation as Stevens throws it down the sideline. Peterson barely saves it, but has to save it back behind the half court line. And the one thing Newell-Fonda is doing is speeding up MMCRU and causing turnover after turnover. Here in the first quarter. 90 seconds to go in the first. 21-11, Newell-Fonda in front. Here's a baseline drive all the way in. Sievers no good. Missed a bunny there. And now he's going to steal it and leaves it inside for Gerke, who finishes the easy 2. Now Stefan all the way in, no good, as that was contested at the rim. Gerke with it, brings it into the front court. A dribble jump shot from 15, no good for Jungers. And now Jungers strips Stefan, leaves it for Sievers, and he'll lay it in. Newell-Fonda so good defensively in the backcourt. Forcing turnover after turnover. Stefan steps into a left wing 3, no good. And Gerke is going to come up with the rebound, and he's going to be fouled. He's going to go on Kyler Bork. It's the Royals' first team foul. Bork out of the ball game. So is Stefan. It looks like Pepper and Astidius in. Stevens, Peterson, Astidius, Pepper, and Schrader on the floor for the Royals. Here's Sievers, a dribble drive. Floater in the lane is good. And Sievers has 8 first quarter points and a 27-11 lead for MMCRU. Now Pepper can't finish. Saved inside to Peterson. Jonah Peterson right under the basket. Can't finish but draws the foul. And the freshman will go to the line for 2. It's going to be the second foul on Garrett Meyer. Hustle play from the Mustangs, but he saved it right under his own basket and leads to free throw opportunity for Peterson as he knocks down the first. Subs coming in for the Mustangs. Vanderhoff on the floor with Ryan Greenfield. Gerke still on the floor. Peterson knocks down the second. He gets both. Mustangs lead 27-13. 10 seconds to go first quarter. They'll hold for the last shot. There's a dribble drive. Picks it up now. A corner 3 opportunity right through for Mason Dix, who knocks down the triple. And that'll do it for the end of the first quarter. And the Mustangs of Newell-Fonda have jumped out to a 30-13 lead over MMCRU. We're going to head to a commercial break. We'll be back with more district basketball action. You're listening right here on Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE 92.1.
Building the home you've always wanted. Look to 400 series windows from the brand most trusted by builders and remodelers. Andersen. With their variety, style, and time-tested performance, it's no wonder they're our most popular windows and doors. Andersen 400 series windows and doors. Why choose anything else?
Available at Marcus Lumber in Marcus. We're Northwest Iowa's only Circle of Excellence Andersen dealer. Visit us online at marcuslumber.com.
And welcome back to Newell. The start of the second quarter on the Gym Sewer Service scoreboard tonight. The Mustangs of Newell-Fonda lead 30-13 after the first quarter of play. Mustangs led in scoring by Carter Sievers' 8 points. Then Tanner Gerke has 7 to lead the way for the Mustangs. Royals will have the ball to start the second quarter of play. Pepper takes the inbounds, brings it across half court. The Royals set up a half-court offense here. Schnepp puts it on the deck, goes into with his right hand and finishes off the glass. Mitchell Schnepp, the big guy, puts it on the deck and finishes at the rim for 2. Here's a dribble drive. Jungers left it way short. Steffens with the rebound. And now the pressure in the backcourt. Cam will dribble it all the way through the defense. Up and under, that scoop no good. He rebounds his own miss and lays it in. And the Royals have back-to-back buckets. It's Steffens' first field goal of the night. 30-17, Mustangs lead just into the second quarter. Newell-Fonda, good ball movement around the perimeter. They get it inside now. And a kick. Swings it around. Here's Jungers, drives, leaves it inside, an easy 2 for Caden Meyer, and he's got 6. And now the Mustangs set up that full court pressure, deflected in the backcourt, and Greenfield lays it in for a quick bucket. Now an inbounds. The Royals turn this into a track meet. Astidius, the short jumper, is way short. Newell-Fonda brings it back the other way. Jungers all the way in. Euro step and lays it in off the glass with the right hand. And just like that, 6 quick points in a matter of 30 seconds for the Mustangs. And that 30-17 lead all the way up to 36-17. Causing chaos is exactly what Newell-Fonda is doing on the defensive end. Here's an inbounds to Goff. Cross-court pass almost stolen in the backcourt. Now the Royals have come up with it. A lot of deflected passes. Now Schnepp gets it 15 feet from the basket, and he's going to get called for a charge. And MMCRU against this full-court press, not really showing much of a press break with cutters at all. Newell-Fonda, a good job of mixing it up, going to man-to-man full court, as well as that 1-2-1-1 trap. And the Royals just not good ball movement at all, trying to get around that full-court press. There's a floater on the left baseline. That's good for Mason Dix. Dix has 5 points here in the first half. And now the inbounds pass stolen away by Jungers. Dix gets it to Jungers. Now a corner 3. That's off the mark. Offensive rebound for the Mustangs. And Caden Meyer will go to the line for 2 as he's fouled on the putback. As we said, this Mustang team awfully young themselves. Jungers a junior. Seaver's leading scorer, just a sophomore. First free throw up and good by Meyer. Caden Meyer at the line here. He's a sophomore as well. 4 new players come in for the Mustangs. Gabe Seavers on the floor, as is Bo Wilkin, Carter Seavers, and Tanner Gerke. Second free throw good for Caden Meyer. He's going to come out. Garrett Meyer checks in. Garrett, the senior. And now a 3/4 court press now in a 1-2-2 almost. And Astidius able to get it over. Now the Royals swing it around. Goff, a 3 from the corner. That's off the mark. Too hard. And now transition the other way. Seavers up and scoops it off the glass for 2. Defensive transition awfully poor here in the second quarter for MMCRU as well. A quick trigger on the 3, and nobody gets back, leaving Seavers for an easy bucket on the other end. Seavers has 10. He's the first player in double figures tonight. Royals inbound. Steffen within the backcourt. Newell-Fonda, a 42-17 lead. 5 minutes to go, first half. And now a pass stolen out, back by half court, all the way in. Layup no good. Now it's Bo Wilkin. Now the Royals fast break the other way. Peterson loses the handle going up and turns it right back over. Now Gerke on a trailer. 3-point attempt, no good. Hard off the back iron. Offensive rebound. Now Seavers, a 3 from the other side, no good. Another offensive rebound. There's Meyer. Kicks it out, and the Mustangs will set back up in the half court. A 3rd point chance opportunity for Newell-Fonda, and Sievers fouled as he takes it into the lane. Jonah Peterson with the harm there. Sievers will go to the line for 2. Peterson's first foul. The Royals have 4 team fouls here in the first half. First free throw is good by Carter Sievers. And the Royals subs in on their end as well. Peterson, Schrader, Bork all in the ball game, all freshmen, along with Cam Steffen and Cade Pepper. Here's Peterson with it, middle of the floor between the circles. Newell-Fonda playing a zone defense at 2-3, very active. Pepper with it in the far corner. Now they want to swing it around the perimeter. There's nobody on the backside. Now Schrader with it 23 feet from the basket. That pass looked like it was kicked, and we're going to have bodies on the floor. They're going to call a jump. Schrader lucky didn't get called for a tackle there. Possession arrow gives it back to the Mustangs. And the one thing MMCRU could not do is get into a track meet tonight, and it shows why. We got 4 minutes to go in the first half, and Newell-Fonda 43 points and an offensive outburst. In this one, here's a pass in the baseline, stolen away from by Peterson. He pushes it ahead to Pepper. Cade up, layup, good. And a fast break opportunity allows Cade Pepper to make his first basket of the night. He's got 2. 43-19. Sievers a wide open look at 3. That's off the back iron, and Goth pulls down the board. And now Goth throws it away. In the half court, MMCRU sped up, and players not on the same page. Goth threw it over to the wing, and Pepper's just Steffen just standing there. Didn't move towards the bucket at all, and it goes out of bounds. Royals defensively sitting in that 3-2 zone. Newell-Fonda well prepared for it, moving the ball really well in the half court. Here's a lob underneath, no good by Dix. He kicks it to Greenfield. No good on that 3-point attempt. And the Mustangs have cooled off on the offensive end a bit here over the last 2 minutes. Pepper trying to use a Schrader screen, nowhere to go. Leaves it for Goth. Here's Pepper, a deep 3 from the right wing, no good. Jungers a baseball pass to the other end, and Goth able to get back and knock it out of bounds to save an easy bucket in transition. Schrader checks out as Mitchell Schnepp back into the ball game. 2:45 to go first half. The Mustangs a 43-19 lead. 3 from the corner. Dix no good, and Schnepp will pull down the rebound. The big guy has it in the backcourt, and now it is turned over. Jungers leaves it for Greenfield, who misses the easy 2. And now Stevens strips it away defensively. Pepper drives it in, kicks to the corner. Goth, a dribble jump shot from 15 is good. Second bucket of the night for Derek Goth. He's got 4. 43-21, and now the Mustangs able to respond. An interior pass and an easy 2 inside for Meyer, and we're going to have a stoppage in play. I think Schnepp has some blood. The stoppage in play allows Newell-Fonda to set up that full court press. Royals get it across easily. Astidius with it. Leaves it for Pepper, and now he has it stripped away, but Astidius saves the possession. The Mustangs pressure man-to-man defense in the half court, switching on mostly every screen. Now Pepper with it, and that pass almost turned over. Goth comes up with it. And Garrett Goff finishes with the left hand in the paint. A good finish from Goff. And the Mustangs fly back the other way, and a layup good for Tanner Gerke. The Royals right back up into the half court. Goff nowhere to go there, and he turns it over. Here's Dix with it, a cross-court pass to Greenfield. Now inside, Meyer with an easy two. Minute 15 to go. First half, Mustangs a 49-23 lead here in this first round district matchup. Royals break the press and finally just slow things down here in the half court. Now a three, players all in the same spot. The congestion causes another turnover. And on the transition opportunity, Caden Meyer took an extra step before putting it on the deck, and he'll be called for a travel.
I think so. He was thinking it.
50 seconds to go, first half. 49-23, Newell-Fonda in front. Kyler Bork takes the inbounds, gives it to Stidius, who gives it to Stefan. Newell-Fonda in that three-quarters court. Now they're going to try to trap. Stidius gets through it. A lot of overplaying by the Mustangs. Royals not taking advantage of it with any backdoor opportunities. Pass deflected out of bounds. Royals maintain possession and inbounded under their own basket. Inbound to Stefan on the sideline. Now he has it stripped away by Dix, and a blocking foul called on Bork. Great play defensively. Excuse me, it's Trey Jungers with the steal. Great play defensively by Jungers. And with 20 seconds to go, Newell-Fonda looking to hold for the final shot of the first half. Jungers with it at the top of the key. To the corner, Sievers goes into Meyer. Back out to Jungers, an open look. Right through for Trey Jungers. He's got 9 here in the first half. And the Royals now will be fouled 30 feet from the bucket with 3 seconds to go in the first half. And I'm sure Coach Bushholtz did not want to see that, but luckily had one more to give. Inbound to Bork. He's going to lob it up to Stefan, and this shot at the buzzer, no good. After the first half of play, the Mustangs Newell-Fonda lead 52-23 over MMCRU. We'll head to a commercial break and be back for the Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE halftime show. You're listening to Royals basketball right here on FDS and 92.1 KCHE.
Enjoy your independence at Bavarian Meadows Assisted Living in Remsen, Iowa. We offer safe, comfortable, relaxing accommodations to our residents and an independent lifestyle with assistance in personal care and daily support services. Individual apartments are designed to maintain resident independence with dignity, privacy, and respect. Residents can furnish their apartment with their own cherished items. Independence, with help when you need it. Bavarian Meadows Assisted Living, Remsen, Iowa.
It's time to get noticed with Country Creations in Marcus. Get your event or business noticed at your one-stop shop, Country Creations in Marcus. All your screen printing, embroidery, heat pressing, and promotional needs. We have many items to choose from, perfect for what you need. Find us online, on Facebook, and visit us downtown Marcus. Country Creations. It's time to get noticed.
Heartland Care Center, located in Marcus, offers skilled nursing, therapy, hospice, and assisted living services. Warm, friendly staff are here to provide the high-quality care you and your loved ones deserve and ensure your stay with us is as pleasant as possible. Heartland is excited to offer new private rooms with private showers in the summer of 2020. Give us a call today at 712-376-2500 for more information and to hear how we can help you out today.
It's about caring for one another, loving one another, being there for family and friends. At Holstein Senior Living, we are here to provide that little extra care while you live life to the fullest. Wake up when you want. Participate in daily activities at your discretion. Eat meals on your time, which includes an all-day breakfast menu. All with the comfort of knowing there are trained professional staff available at any time for the little extra caring things that may require a helping hand. Holstein Senior Living, offering assisted and independent living options with care.
And welcome back here to the Fuller Digital Solutions halftime show. You're listening to Royals basketball here on FDS tonight, as well as KCHE 92.1 Classic Hits out of Cherokee. Halftime score in this one, a 6 o'clock start due to the cold weather, moved up tip time to 6 o'clock. In already at halftime here, the Mustangs a 52-23 lead. The Newell-Fonda Mustangs lead MMCRU 52-23 at the half. Quick rundown of some statistics. Royals led in scoring by Preston Astidius and his 5 points. 2 points for Camden Steffen, 2 for Cade Pepper, 4 points for Derek Goff, 2 for Jonah Peterson, Kyler Bork with 3, and as we said, Astidius with 5 to lead the Royals. We don't have all of our statistics available to us tonight, so we'll use what we have. The Mustangs got 12 points for Caden Meyer, 11 for Carter Sievers, 9 from Trey Jungers. Pretty balanced scoring attack for the Mustangs so far. We'll get more of them as some of these statistics come available to us. But Newell-Fonda a 52-23 lead in this one at the half here tonight in Newell. As we said, the Mustangs, the number 2 seed in this district. The Royals come in at the number 7 seed. Remsen St. Mary's, the 1 seed in this district, leading at home against George Little Rock tonight, 31-21 in the second quarter of play. The 3rd seed in this district is Hartley Melvin Sanborn. The Hawks lead 45-20 at home against Trinity Christian. Winner of this one here tonight between Newell-Fonda and MMCRU will take on the winner of HMS and Trinity. It looks like it'll be the Hawks as they lead 45-20 at home in first round of action. The number 1 seed in the same sub-state on the other side is the 5th-ranked Galen Catholic Jays. The Jays a 47-10 lead at the half at home against Akron Westfield tonight. Other games going on, Kingsley Pearson and Siouxland Christian in that other sub-state. Woodbury Central and Westwood, and River Valley and Lawton Bronson. If we get scores to those, we'll certainly pass them along to you. The other game in this district, South O'Brien hosting Harris Lake Park tonight. That one ended up starting at 5 o'clock, an early tip time due to the cold weather, and South O'Brien survived at home. A final from Polina, 44-35. The Wolverines take down the Wolves of HLP and move on to take on the winner of Remsen St. Mary's and George Little Rock. Here, Newell-Fonda, a 52-23 lead at the break. We have 4 minutes to go until the start of the second half. We're going to go ahead and head back to another commercial break. We'll be back with the keys to victory and our second half starting lineups right after this. You're listening to Royals basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions and 92.1 KCHE.
Extraordinary care, exceptional results are what you get at Marcus Eye Care, 406 North Main in Marcus. They treat all ocular needs for patients of all ages and accept all insurances, including Hy-Vee employee insurance. Marcus Eye Care offers an extensive range of services and stays current with the latest technology and products. Now's the time to get your eyes checked with Dr. Ben Ewell or Dr. Taylor Lefebvre at Marcus Eye Care in Marcus.
Matkin Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies. We can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen.
And welcome back to the Fuller Digital Solutions halftime show. Newell-Fonda a 52-23 lead over MMCRU here in the first round of district action, live from Newell tonight. You are listening here on Fuller Digital Solutions and 92.1 KCHE. Thanks for joining us this evening on the Gym Sewer Service scoreboard. Newell-Fonda 52, MMCRU 23. The Mojo's Antique Barn keys to the victory. We didn't quite get to all of them before the start of tonight's game because they tipped off so quickly. Keys to victory for the Royals tonight was a fast start, which Royals got off to a pretty good start in the first 4 minutes of it before the wheels started to fall off. The Royals really needed to slow down the tempo as Newell-Fonda wants to pick it up and have a game of havoc. The Mustangs averaged 71 points per night and already at 52 here in the first half. The Royals also needed to do a good job of rebounding and make sure long shots, they corral the long rebounds and make sure the Mustangs are one and done. And so far, they have not done a bad job of that, but the Royals just turning the ball over way too much on both ends of the floor. Those are the Mojo's Antique Barn keys to victory for the Royals tonight. Go ahead and take a look at the second half starting lineup, sponsored by the Buena Vista Regional Medical Center. Second half starting lineups by the BV Regional Medical Center. Starting lineups for the Royals. In the backcourt is number 3, senior guard Cade Pepper. On the wings, number 1, Camden Steffen, a sophomore, as is number 31, Derek Goth, another sophomore in the wing. On the blocks for the Royals, number 21, a junior, Preston Astidius, and number 43, freshman Mitchell Schnepp. Cam Kuchel, the coach of the Royals, assisted by Brad Hodge and Rocky Bork. MMCRU, that 7 seed, coming in at 4-16 on the season, 2-8 in the War Eagle Conference. The Mustangs, the 2 seed in this one, 15-5 on the season, 9-2 in conference play. Starting lineup for the second half starting lineup here for the Mustangs is senior number 12, Tanner Gerke. Junior, number 14, Jaron Vanderhoff. Sophomore guard, number 34, Carter Sievers. Junior guard, number 50, Trey Jungers. And senior post player, number 52, Garrett Meyer. The Mustangs, coached by Chad Bushholtz, assisted by Justin Lyman and Ross Barclay. Second half about to start. Royals will work left to right in their road black uniforms. The Mustangs in their home whites. Here's Astidius to get it in, and does to Steffen. Mustangs come out pressing full court, man-to-man right away. Here's a cross-court pass. Goth, an open look from the right wing. That's good. And the Royals knock down a triple out of the break. Derek Goth has 9 to lead the way for MMCRU. It's 52-26. Mustangs lead. See if the Royals can have a better defensive effort here in the second half. Dribble drive and a kick to Jungers. He'll go right into Meyer on the block. There's a baseline drive all the way in. No good. Schnepp holds his ground defensively. And a good defensive possession to start things off here in the second half for MMCRU. Pepper with it way out left. That pass stolen away by Sievers. An errant pass to Astidius, and Sievers will lay it in with the left hand. He's got 13. And now the Mustangs want to trap at half court. Royals beat it. Now Pepper with the dribble drive. That's deflected away. And now Jungers on a run out, and he'll lay it in with the right hand. And now the Royals go back the other direction with it. Goth can't handle the pass. And now Myers with an errant pass. Steffen comes up with it, and he'll be fouled at the rack. Some body contact between Steffen and Garrett Myers. Foul goes on Myers. It's his third. Kim and Steffen to the line. Just 2 points for Steffen. He averages 13.5 a night. Misses the first free throw there. First meeting between these two teams on the basketball floor since MMCRU has started whole grade sharing. Second free throw good for Steffen. Mustangs will pull it back out. Sievers and Jungers playing catch with it 30 feet from the bucket. Now Jungers leaves it for Gerke. That three way off the mark. From the top of the key. Here's a dribble drive by Pepper. A wild shot. No good. And we're going to have a foul on the floor, and I think Garrett Meyer might be called for his fourth foul, and he is as Goth hit the deck. Foul on the floor. Gives it to MMCRU. Subs coming in for the Mustangs, and Pepper sets to inbound underneath the Royals' own basket. Here's Pepper with it. Gets it inside to Schnepp. The defense collapses. Kicks it out. Steffen no good off the back iron. Schnepp an offensive rebound, and the putback is good. Mitchell has 5, and now the Mustangs up ahead. That shot blocked away by Steffen as Dix went in hard to the rack. Swatted away, but a foul called on Steffen. It's his second. And Mason Dix goes to the free throw line for 2. First is off the mark. Dix, just a sophomore, averaging about 8 points a night. He shoots at 62% from the line on the season. Second is off, and he misses both. Goth comes up with it. Now Derek loses it in the backcourt. And Jungers comes up with it, scoops it to Dix for the easy 2. Now this pass thrown into the front court. Now Steffen will shoot a 20-footer. That's good. And actually 19-foot. Foot was on the line. Cam Steffen knocks it down from the baseline. 58-31. Mustangs in front. 5:15 to go, third quarter. Trey Jungers a right-handed drive and a kick. Now Dix drives, and that's deflected away. Astidius comes up with it. Preston all the way in. Up and no good. Steffen with the backside rebound, and he lays it in. Back-to-back buckets from Cam Steffen. Now it's 7 points. Dribble drive, deflected away, and now Schnepp comes up with it, pushes it ahead to Steffen. Cam up, and his scoop is good. 6 straight for Steffen, and he's got 9. 58-35. And a quick 6-0 run for the Royals. Trey Jungers spins now, looks to go inside, and it's knocked away. And a double dribble called on Astidius in the backcourt. Preston a little excited, wanted to throw it ahead, and tried grabbing it with 2 hands and lost control of it. Gets called for the double dribble. And the Mustangs will now inbound it underneath their own basket. 4:27 to go, third quarter. Here's Jungers, good seal inside, misses the shot but draws the foul. And Trey Jungers will go to the free throw line for 2. Foul called on Schnepp. It's his second. The second team foul on the Royals here in the second half. First free throw good for Jungers, the junior. 13 points per night, is 72% free throw shooter on the season. Smooth ball player. That's right through. He gets both to go, and Mustangs a 60-35 lead. Royals break the press, and Pepper is blocked on a layup attempt. Gerke comes up with the block. Royals will maintain possession on an inbounds. Now Pepper a 3, that's off the mark. Couple passes ahead and an easy two for Caden Meyer on the run out. Now Stefan gets it. He's going to go all the way, and that scoop no good. Dix comes up with it up ahead to Greenfield. His scoop and score. Back-to-back buckets for the Mustangs, and they're back up by 29. Royals get it into the front court, and it's deflected out of bounds by Trey Jungers. They'll inbound right in front of their own bench. Astidia, Stefan, Bork, Schnepp, and Goth on the floor for the Royals. They'll inbound to Goth out by the volleyball line. Now they go inside to Schnepp. Mitchell back out. He's got position, just didn't take it in. Goth, that kick is stolen away by Sievers. Up ahead, layup good by Greenfield. Now the Royals get it across half court. Stefan all the way in, no good on that shot. And Schnepp's going to be called. I think they're going to get Schnepp with the foul. Should be his third. Newell-Fonda a 66-35 lead, 3:20 to go, third quarter. Mustangs lead by 31 with the ball. Royals hung with them for about 4 minutes in the first quarter, but it's been all Newell-Fonda after that. Dribble drive off the glass, no good. Now the pass deflected away. Going to the front court. It's going to be out of bounds. Last touch by MMCRU. Royals continue to not take care of the basketball. Something they've struggled with all year for the most part. A lot of guards on the floor for the Royals. They got to do a better job of handling the basketball and handling pressure at that. Dribble drive, a kick far side to Sievers. Now he gets it inside to Meyer. He has it stripped away. Good defensive play by Jonah Peterson. Now Sievers deflects a pass in the backcourt. That shot no good. The second chance is good, plus the foul. And another turnover in the backcourt. Newell-Fonda, great hands defensively, but the Royals have to take care of the basketball. The finish for Sievers will have a chance at a three-point play. He's got 15 on the night. Subs coming in for both teams. Keegan Stevens into the ball game, as is Owen Schrader, Jonah Peterson, Pepper, and Bork also on the floor. Free throw good from Sievers. He completes the three-point play. He's got 16 points for the Mustangs, and they lead 69-35. Still 2.5 to go. Third quarter. Now a steal in the backcourt for Newell-Fonda. Sievers up good with the right hand off the glass. The sophomore with 18 and a 36-point advantage. Stevens gets it across half court. Schrader back to Bork in the corner, and his foot's on the line. And another unforced turnover for the Royals. The pace of play just has sped MMCRU up dramatically, and they have not taken care of the basketball as a result of it. Tons of turnovers tonight on MMCRU. Newell-Fonda called for a travel in the half court as Gerke hands it off to Jungers. Stutter step grabbing the ball. Get called for the travel. 90 seconds to go, third quarter. Newell-Fonda in command with a 36-point advantage. Jonah Peterson, a right wing three. That's off the mark. Rebound comes down to Kyler Bork. That pass out is deflected away, but it'll stay with MMCRU. Here's Peterson to inbound it. He gets it into Pepper. Now Peterson with it up top. He wants to dribble, drive with the right hand. Blocked away by Gerke. And here come the Mustangs into the front court. And behind the back dribble by Vanderhoff was knocked away briefly, but Newell-Fonda comes back up with it. Sievers with it. Drives the lane with the right hand, kicks it out to Gerke, a corner three. That's right through. Tanner Gerke knocks it down. He's got 12. 74-35 lead with 30 seconds to go. Bork too hard off the glass in transition. And here comes Sievers with it the other way, all the way in. And draws the foul on Steffen. Steffen's third foul for MMCRU. 24 seconds to go, third quarter play. Newell-Fonda, 74-35 advantage. First free throw is good by Carter Sievers, the sophomore, with 19 points. Steffen checks out with his 3 fouls. Is Derek Goff back into the ball game. Sievers' second free throw attempt. Right through. And he's got 20 on the night. Past his 17-point average. Here's Pepper, a right-handed drive. And that's a scoop off the window. And good for Cade Pepper. He's got 4 for the senior. And now down to 5 seconds. Here's Jungers, a spin move in the lane. He leaves it for Vanderhoff, who finishes through contact. And the Mustangs score at the end of the third quarter after 3. Newell-Fonda, a 78-37 lead over MMCRU. We'll be back with fourth quarter action. You're listening to Royals basketball right here on FDS and 92.1 KCHE Radio out of Cherokee.
Mike's Construction of Marcus is a second-generation general contractor who is a proud supporter of MMCRU Royal Athletics and academics. Mike's Construction can help build your dream home from the groundwork, starting with the foundation, to the detailed finish work on the inside. Take a minute to like Mike's Construction on Facebook and see some of the awesome work they have done, and keep them in mind for your next in-house project. Mike's Construction of Marcus. Go Royals!
Welcome back to Newell. First round of the boys district basketball tournament. The 2-seed Newell-Fonda Mustangs lead the number 7-seed MMCRU Royals 78-37 as we enter the fourth quarter of play in this one. Newell-Fonda has led throughout, blown this open halfway through the first quarter, and have not looked back since. Mustangs have looked sharp in every aspect of this one. Newell-Fonda goes right inside right away to senior Garrett Meyer. He can't finish, and the Royals come away with a defensive stop. Royals with it. They go in the Schnepp right away. Mitchell up and good off the glass. Mitchell having a nice ball game for the Royals inside. He's got 7 on the night. Here's Jungers pulling up from 17. No good. Steffen comes away with the board for MMCRU. He scoops it over to Pepper, who can't finish. And Newell-Fonda back the other way with it. Sievers loses it going in. Steffen comes up with it. Cam all the way in, and he'll lay it in at the bucket. Steffen now with 11. First Royals player in double figures tonight. Vanderhoff, his layup no good. Gets his own rebound. No good on a second chance opportunity, and the Royals come away with it. Pepper, he'll left-handed floater, no good. Steffen right there for the putback. Cam Steffen has come barreling out of the gates here to start the second half as well as the fourth quarter. The sophomore with 13 points for MMCRU to lead the way. Jungers inside, his floater is no good, and Goff brings down the board. And the Royals have gotten a few stops here. And now stripped away by Jungers, and the official will call it out of bounds. Last touch by Newell-Fonda. A stoppage in play here. Royals inbound the ball on the sideline in front of the scorer's table. A 78-43 Newell-Fonda lead. Here's Goth, a right-handed floater, no good. Greenfield comes away with the board. And he'll give it up to Gabe Sievers. Goes inside. Meyer kicks it out in a three-point attempt by Wilkin, no good. Rebound tracked down by Greenfield, and that's stripped away by Cam Steffen. Steffen racing ahead the other way, and that left-handed finish is blocked away, but a foul called on Greenfield. Steffen will go to the line for two. Foul assessed. Greenfield, it's his second. First free throw good for Steffen. He's got 14. Second, right through for Steffen. Cuts the Newell-Fonda lead from 35 down to 33. Mustangs with it. Here's Sievers, Gabe Sievers. Leaves it for Greenfield, a right wing three, no good. And Astidius comes down with the board for MMCRU. 5.5 minutes to go. Mustangs up by 33. Here's Schnepp, gets it inside and can't finish, but he'll draw the foul on Caden Meyer. Mitchell with 7 points on the night. He'll go back to the free throw line for two more. He made 1 of 2 in his first trip there. First, no good off the back iron for Schnepp. Mitchell at the line again, just a 47% free throw shooter on the season. He gets that to go, and he's 2 for 4 from the line tonight. Schnepp with 8 points from the post position. Mustangs with it in the half court, and the dribble drive. Sievers leaves it for Meyer. Can't finish, but a foul called on the play, and it's going to be on Goth, who took the majority of that contact. Might have caught an elbow to the face. A brief stoppage in play. He'll stay on the floor. Here's Meyer at the line for the first, and that's right through. Caden Meyer, a sophomore post player for the Mustangs. Averages about 6 points a night, just a 50% free throw shooter on the season. And both of those go down, and Goth is out of the ball game now as Kyler Bork is checked back in. Goth heading out of the gym, actually, to go to the locker room. Hope he's okay. Here's Schnepp with it inside. He kicks it to Bork. That jumper from 18 foot, no good. Astidius tracks down the board. Here's Steffen, his 3 attempt, no good. Rebound comes down to Steffen. He follows his shot, and he'll get that one to go on a floater. 4:35 to go in this one. Newell-Fonda 80-48. And here's a dribble drive and a lead from Greenfield. And Meyer lays it in for the easy 2. Mustangs respond right back with an easy basket. Schnepp puts it on the deck. And a good take from Mitchell, and he's going to draw the foul on Meyer. A good head fake there from Schnepp from 15 foot. Got his defender off the ground and earns 2 free throws at the line. First is good for Schnepp. And second for Mitchell, in and out. 9 points for the freshman, and now here's Greenfield up ahead of the pack, all the way in, and the reverse layup is good for Greenfield. He's in double figures with 10 points. Now Steffen has it stripped away. Dix up ahead to Greenfield. He's able to track it down. He's going to get called for a travel, shuffling his feet, trying to stay in bounds. 3:50 to go. And the Mustangs are going to clear the bench. Looks like Caden Vandenbosch into the ball game, as is Brian Brabeck. Zach Mercer. Austin Walsh. And Seth Mankey all in the ball game for the first time tonight for Newell-Fonda. Royals in the half court. Bork throws it away, trying to get it into Schnapp. And the Royals are going to bring in some bench players as well as Schrader, Stevens, Brett Staub in for the first time tonight, Jonah Peterson and Cade Pepper. Here's Walsh with it, or Menke in the front court. Brabeck a pull up from the free throw line, no good. And Pepper with the board. Cade's going to pull up for a triple in transition, no good. And Vandenbosch with the board. There's Brabeck, drives in and kicks. Menke's three, that's off the mark. And a tie-up between Brabeck and Schrader. Possession arrow gives it to MMCRU. And senior Cade Pepper checks out for the last time. He'll get a hug from his coach, the lone senior on this year's Royals squad. Checks out as Andrew Berinsky comes in for MMCRU for the first time tonight. Berinsky with the ball. Dribbles in and leaves it for Stevens. Keegan leaves it for Schrader. Owen with it. Gives it back to Stevens. He's going to fire a right wing three. No good. And a scrum on the floor. And Mankey comes up with it. And his pass is going to be kicked away by Peterson. Possession arrow will keep it with Newell-Fonda on the kick. 1:45 to go in this one. All Mustangs have been in control throughout the night. 84-49. Brabeck, he leaves it for Walsh. Now a right-handed drive in the paint. Knocked away by Staub. And a foul in the backcourt. Foul on the Mustangs. It'll go on Brian Brabeck, I believe. It's his first. Schrader checks out. As Braden Dirks comes into the ball game for MMCRU. First action of the night for Dirks. Gets it into Staub. Leaves it for Stevens. Kicks it out to Peterson. That three right through. And freshman Jonah Peterson knocks down the triple. He's got 5 on the night. Brabeck leaves it inside for Vandenbosch. He has it stripped away. Now he comes up with it. Mustangs with it at the top of the key. Here's Mankey. Cut off on the baseline. Now Brabeck with it up top. Calling for a screen. Pulls up on a 17-foot jumper. No good. Just 20 seconds to go. Newell-Fonda is going to advance to the second round. Peterson a dribble drive, and he's going to be fouled with 13 seconds to go. Mustangs an 84-52 lead in the waning seconds of this one. Peterson's first free throw off the mark. Second for Peterson, no good off the back iron. And will go out of bounds, last touch off of MMCRU. The clock set to run out, and that will do it. That's going to be the final for Newell tonight. First round action. The Mustangs Newell-Fonda advance with an 84-52 win over MMCRU. The Mustangs improved to 16-5 on the season. The Royals end the year at 4-17 overall. We're going to head to a quick commercial break, and we'll be back with the Methodist Manor post-game show right after this. You're listening to Royals basketball on Fuller Digital Solutions and 92.1 KCHE Radio out of Cherokee.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support MMCRU sports. As Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 16 years, their experienced ag lenders are ready to help your farm operations succeed. United Bank of Iowa is also ready to provide financing for a new home or vehicle, or when you have unexpected expenses. They support the youth and academic activities and volunteer in their local communities. Come to United Bank of Iowa for your child's first saving or checking account and financing for their first vehicle or 4-H livestock. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with offices in 35 locations in West Central Iowa, including your local Cleghorn and Marcus offices. Member FDIC.
And welcome back here to the Methodist Manor post-game show from Newell tonight. Final score, the Mustangs of Newell-Fonda, an 84-52 winner over the MMCRU Royals. The Mustangs advance to Thursday night's second round contest that they will host here Thursday night. Take a 16-5 record into that one. The Royals end the season at 4-17. Final scorers tallying for the Royals. Led in scoring by Camden Stephan is 17 points. 9 points for Mitchell Schnepp, 9 for Derek Goff, 5 for Preston Astidius, 5 for Jonah Peterson, 4 for Cade Pepper, and 3 for Kyler Bork. Mustangs led in scoring tonight by Carter Sievers is 20 points, 18 for Caden Meyer, 12 points each for Tanner Gerke and Trey Jungers, 10 points for Ryan Greenfield, 7 for Mason Dix. We do not have a score tally for Jaron Vanderhoff and Garrett Meyer, who also were in the score column for the Mustangs. As we said, Newell-Fonda on the Gym Sewer Service scoreboard tonight. The Mustangs and Newell-Fonda an 84-52 winner here in the first round of the boys district basketball tournament. They advanced to Thursday night. We're barring a miraculous second half comeback. They would be hosting the Hartley Melvin Sanborn Hawks right here in Newell. The Royals of MMCRU finished the season at 4-17, ending the great career for Royals senior Cade Pepper tonight. 84-52 is our final. For Tim Holmes and Adam Morris in Newell, thanks for joining us for tonight's broadcast and listening on Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE 92.1 out of Cherokee. Have a nice evening.